Hey guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. This is Kutosi Peter, and today I'm very thankful for the subscribers who have subscribed to my channel. Nawapongeza sana. So today it is just a continuation of what we had last time, and I've prepared something hot for you. And as I made it clear in the last video, we are going to have our first session, which is session 1. And session 1 has a lot that we are going to do or to look about or into. It has a lot of which we have like the opening remarks. And before I go far about this, I'm going to be specific. Session 1 is about creating of rapport or rapport for the ones that say like that. So we are going to have creating of rapport, and this is so much useful, important as psychology and counseling is concerned. So under that, we are going to have opening remarks. You're going to know if you are a counselor or a psychologist and how you are going to relate with their clients and whatsoever. So under that, we shall have opening remarks. We shall have some introduction of which it is also necessary, which is that introduction. It is self-introduction. You have to highlight about yourself, who you are, what you do, and things about that. Also, we shall have things like norms that you may develop so that you are in a position of helping this particular client to come out of this ordeal situation. So I'm going to be brief in analyzing this. When we come to see about self-introduction, as I myself, I use an example. When I meet a client, I'm in that position of making sure that I help this particular person to come out of a certain issue or problem. So I'll first of all, you'll begin by introducing yourself. As I just began introducing myself, you say you are Kutosi Peter, this and this. Or for my case, I have only 2 names. So if you have 3 names, 4 names, it is also good to introduce to your client all the names that you bear so that he is in a position of identifying you in everything. After the name, obvious, most of us have middle names, and these middle names are very, very important when you try to open up in that rapport creating. You're supposed to also highlight about your middle name and also the originality of that name, from where it came. Maybe you originated it from your grandfather and whatsoever. It is very, very important because it makes a client to open up for you, and he is in that position of explaining everything accordingly to you. So after that, we have the age and the stage, because you just be sincere, because when you're not sincere to a client, he or she may not be in a position of opening up, because he also use his means to see how truth you are, because sometimes you may lie or whatsoever. You need to assure this client of yours that you are in this and this and this age bracket, so that he or she may have that confidentiality in you, and then you proceed well. After there, automatically you have to highlight the gender, even if he sees or not see, because not all people see. We have the, people living with disability, for example, the blind. So you need to know the means of how to pass that information to that person, so that he or she may be in that position of knowing that you are either male or female. So that, as far as that is concerned, we also have the status. If you are married or not, or you are single, you are married, either can work. It is good to be trustworthy. Tell the client the necessary information, and he or she will also trust you. After status, we have profession. For example, which profession are you in? If you are a student, you say you are a student. If you are a teacher, you are a teacher. If any field of specialization that you have specialized in, you need to be clear and assure this client of yours. After there, you have the religion or faith. For example, here we have very many faiths. We have Muslims, of which they have Islam, that is a denomination. In Christianity, we have Christians. In the Baha'i community, we have the Baha'is. In the Hinduism and all the many religions that we have all over the world. So you need to be specific to a certain religion that you are in, so that this client of yours is capable of understanding and explaining things in a way that is supposed to be done. By so doing this, it will help that particular client to know the areas that he or she may tackle, so that he may get a particular help from you. As we move on, even citizenship is very important, because you might be a Canadian living in Kenya and doing counseling and related issues. So you are supposed to be clear and open to this person, disclose to him about your citizenship, either you are a Kenyan by birth or not, either you are Kenyan by dual. It can work not only in Kenya but also in other countries. Wherever you are, you need to be sincere. Tell the clients what they are supposed to be told and the reality. After there, as citizenship is concerned, we also have health status, because our health matters a lot. Because when client wants to get help from you, he is supposed to know your health status, because sometimes you might go to a client while you are sick, and this will totally deteriorate your conversation with the client. So it is good and very advisable to tell the client your health status, so that he gains that confidence of opening up to you. After that, you also have the type of family and siblings. You might be coming from an extended family, you might be coming from a foster family or a nuclear family, and whatsoever. It is good, tell this person where you come from, and everything that he needs to know, so that you assure this person of what is going ahead. After also we have this, I said about sorry about that, but I said about family type, of which it is so broad, which is nuclear, extended, foster, and any type of family that you come from. It is so advisable to let this client know the kind of family that you come in, and it will be very beneficial. And also we have the hobbies or interests that you as a person or as an individual you like to know, because maybe you are a footballer, you are a leg baller, you are a handballer, and also you like traveling and all the other hobbies that people like. So it is good to assure this client of yours what you really like, so that you may not cross the boundaries. We also have the contacts, or the telephone numbers, the emails, and so it is good also to refer this client of yours. You tell him, I'm on a social media, and I'm on maybe this platform, Facebook, Instagram, and this, so that he also, maybe if this person is not around you, or you cannot in that position of making direct conversation, you can be using your social media platforms to make your sessions much better. Also, as we have also the point of residence, this person must know where you stay, because it is very necessary for the client to know that. Despite maybe you are from a different country, it is also good this person to know you are coming from Namibia, but which part of Namibia especially you are coming from. So make sure this person knows where you are exactly, so that he gains that confidentiality of trust in you. And we also have the type of, maybe I had forgotten a point about family. On family, or whether you're on the marital status, you're also supposed to tell this person everything from A to Z, whether you have kids or not, And you might not be in a relationship, but you might not be married, but you have kids somewhere. So it is good to trust. It is good to have uh, 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 that confidence and talk to this client. Tell him everything that he or she is supposed to hear. And as I wind up, we also have things that you are supposed to know. I've just come up with these sessions so that when you start a session with a client, all these things are considered, and they are vice versa to each other. So these things go this side by side, because this person will have in mind, or it will help this person to capture the feelings and thought of the learners or of the client, because this client has to capture these things so that it becomes easy for you as a psychologist to know this person and to know the means you'll be using so that you help this client. And all these things work in the vice versa way during session one. Also, the client has to tell you all the information that you have told him, and this, by so doing this, it will be very, very important, very important, and it will help this client develop that confidentiality. So my good people, I've just come up to this beautiful session. I've just come up to an end, and I really thank you, and I urge you to listen to the information as you are waiting for another hot session to come from here. And I really appreciate your time. Without forgetting, I just urge you to subscribe, like, comment, and don't also forget to hit the notification bell. Thank you, and have a blessed time.